All right. Well, hey folks, how you doing? It's Coach Aldrin from Just Work Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be doing a 20-minute gentle full body workout using some simple devices. We have some resistance bands, and I'm going to have a stool, a step stool, and a chair. And these items can be found in the link in the description below if you don't have them, if you want to support the channel. And this workout is for seniors who perhaps were diagnosed with osteopenia or osteoporosis, or if you're an absolute beginner and you want to get into a resistance training program to help with building lean muscle mass and perhaps slowing down bone mineral density loss, because as we get older, we lose both lean muscle mass and bone mineral density. But before we can start doing necessarily resistance training, you want to build up a foundation. So we're going to start with a warm-up. The whole routine is going to have 5 exercises, and we're going to go through it twice. Now you need to go at your own pace, and before starting any exercise program, please make sure that you have clearance from your medical practitioner. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm going to link the first video in this series somewhere up here. There's 8, and this is number 6. So I'm releasing 2 every week as a way to build up foundation. And ideally, you would be able to do 2 or 3 of these workouts per week, so you can build up a foundation. And then I'll be adding more workouts that get increasingly a little bit more challenging. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to set my timer here. We're going to start with a gentle marching in place. All right, we want to warm up the muscles, all right, before we start doing anything. So we're going to be doing a gentle warm up. Hopefully you have some space around you where you can just clear a little bit of room in your living room. And of course, you know, not everyone has the ability to access a personal trainer or the ability to find a recreational facility where you have access to equipment and be able to do things safely. And perhaps you just like working out from the comfort of your own home. And I understand that. I'm in my basement creating these videos, so I do understand. But it is important because ultimately what you want to do is to stay independent and be able to do your daily functions as much as you possibly can. And that's simple things like getting up and down from chairs and getting in and out of your bed easily. Yeah. Going to the grocery store and doing the groceries and being able to carry the groceries and put them away and all these types of things, which we take for granted. Okay, so there was that minute of that. Now we're going to do some arm circles. So gently rotate the arms forward. Now, of course, when you're doing any type of exercise, you shouldn't be feeling any type of pain, of course. So please make sure to monitor your own body and go at your own pace. So we're going to go forward, and then we're going to go backward. So a few more seconds here. You want to warm up the muscles. So now let's go backwards. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to go from this exercise into some steps, because what we're trying to do is to improve our ability to keep our balance as we get older. Then we want to be able to maintain our flexibility and our functional movements. And over time, it would be great if we can build up some resistance training exercises and increase, or at least maintain, our muscle mass. All right, 3-way steps. Now you can use the chair if you want, just for support. What we're going to do is just step in front, step to the side, step behind. Step in front, step to the side, step behind, front, side, behind. We'll do one more with the left leg. Step to the side, step behind. All right, so now not using the chair, using the right leg. Step forward, step to the side, and maintain your posture here. Nice proud chest. A lot of these exercises we're going to be doing, we want to maintain that upright posture. We want to roll the shoulder blades back. All right, so think about a proud chest. You've just got an award and you're about to receive the award. Imagine here you are on stage about to accept this award. So you wouldn't be necessarily keeping your shoulder blades down and rolled forward, but you would probably be standing up upright and nice and proud. All right, there you go. Now we're going to do a chest opener. So take our arms. All right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. And because this is the 6th video in the series, some of these moves I'm going to make a little bit more challenging, but perhaps you may not find them very challenging, which, you know, we could intensify them, definitely. The bands I have are the lightest bands. You have the yellow, the red, and then the green. All right. So now we're going to reach forward and reach up. There we go. All right. Reach forward out to me, but we're not going to hinge over, and reach up. All right, reach forward and reach up. Reach forward and reach up. And one more. All right, so the lightest band is going to be the yellow band, and then it goes to the red, and then it goes to the green. So pick one that works for you. But the first one is going to be a partial squat. Now, you may not necessarily think about the squatting motion, but you're doing it all the time, to sit down into a chair, to get in and out of a car, to get up and down off the toilet. There's a squatting motion, to go down to the ground if you're doing some gardening, to pick up some dirt or some plants. So we're going to be doing right now a partial squat. So a partial squat is we're going to work on the lower portion. So I want you to sit down to the chair here, and I want you to think about just coming up part way. And you might think, well, that doesn't sound too difficult. Well, we're going to try and do 12 of those. We're just going to come up a little way. And if you needed a support to help you come up, you can have a stool or an object to help you come up. So get ready. We're going to do 12 partial squats. So don't come up all the way. We're just going to come up part way. Here we go. There. 1. Just a little bit. Control the movement. 2. There it is. Slight lean forward. 3. But notice the chest is coming forward. The hips are driving. 4, 5, control it. 6, 7, go at your pace. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go, and come on up. Okay, how did that feel on your quads, the front of your legs? Could you feel that? Okay, a little bit interesting, right? So now we're going to do some step-ups. So to work kind of the next motion. So we've come up from that squat. So what I'm going to do is imagine this is a step. You're trying to go upstairs to the bedroom, and you have steps. So you need to lift your foot up. And for a moment, you're going to be balancing on one leg. And even when you come up onto the step, there's a moment in which you're balancing on one leg. So we're just going to think about stepping up and stepping down. But we're going to step up with the right, step up with the left, step down with the left, step down with the right. Now, the left leg first. Left leg comes up. Now the right leg goes down. Okay, here we go. 2. So the leg you step up with, keep it on the step, and then switch legs. All right. This is 5. 6. 7, and you can use the arm for support. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There we go. All right, so that was the second exercise. Third exercise we're going to be doing is we're going to be a alternating chest press with the bands. I'm going to grab the green bands. You can grab the ones that you like. Now, why is this motion very important? Because having the ability to press our arms out, you may not realize the amount of times you outstretch your hands and you push things, or even if you have to catch yourself, if you feel like you're going to stumble, you're going to be engaging and using these muscles, all right? Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is going to be from a staggered stance position. Now, the staggered stance is going to be a little bit less stable than your normal shoulder width stance here. So what we're also trying to do is help develop our balance. So by staggering the stance, and making it a little bit narrower, we're not exactly having our legs in line. That's even more unstable. So slightly the right leg is out to the side. The band, I'm going to be using this green band, and it's going to go under our arms here. So it goes under the armpits, and we're going to stand here, slight knee flex, and we're going to keep the hand extended, and we're going to punch out. So while one arm is extended, the other one comes back and punches out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we'll get to 20, 17, if you can, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so that is going to be working our chest muscles and the backs of the arms and the backs of the upper arm, of course, because it's important to be able to brace ourselves. You maybe don't think about the number of times that you have to push something or you have to catch yourself, all right? So that's important to work those muscles here and the chest and the backs of the arms. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have that same staggered stance, but instead of working the chest, we're going to work the back, all right? So we're going to do a chest opener. So we're going to wrap this around a couple times on my hands here, just like so. And I'm going to put it, in front, not behind. Wrap it a little bit more. There we go, about 2 or 3 wraps. Staggered stance. Well, let's switch to legs. So we'll go with the right leg forward. Arms are straight out in front of us, and we stretch this way. There we go. Open the chest. So your arms are straight, and you're squeezing the shoulder blades. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, 10, see if we can do 2 more, 11, and 12. Okay, very good. We got one more exercise. So we've done 2 exercises for the legs. We've done the upper body. Now we're going to do one more for the legs, and we're going to do some single leg calf raises, and I'll turn to the side so you can see. So what I want you to think about now is coming up onto your tiptoes, but you're going to be balancing on one leg. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the right leg first, and we're going to do 8. So left leg comes up off the ground. Here we go. Come up tall and down. Come up tall, 2, and down. Good. Come up tall and down. 3. Come up tall. Yeah, use the chair for support. 4. Come up tall. 5. Come up tall. 6. Tall, right onto the toes. 7. And 8. Good. Now, shake that out. We're going to now do the same thing on the left leg. The right leg comes up slightly off the ground. And 1. Go right up onto our tiptoes as much as you can. 2. 3. Control the movements. We're going nice and slow. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay. There you go. Those were the 5 exercises. That was round 1. So now, round 2. How are you feeling? That's good. As I said, do what you are capable of. The whole goal is to go take you where you are now and help you get better. These micro incremental changes and improvements, right? So it's not about where you are today or tomorrow or even next week. It's where you will be in 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, a year from now, all right? So fitness is for everyone, all right? It is for everyone, yourself included. So here we go with our partial squats. Now, I'm going to show you a side view so you understand what's happening. The feet are shoulder width apart. When you go to sit down, ideally, you should push your hips back towards the seat of the chair. So basically, if I was doing this without a chair there, I would come down, notice, the hips go back, the chest stays up, and we're in this position here. All right, and the partial squat is basically coming up and down, and up and down. Okay, so we're going to try and do 12 here. Feet are shoulder width apart. Here we go. Come down. Good. Come up slightly. There's 1. Come up slightly. 2. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. Control it. 8. 9. And if you need something to support you, 10. 11. 12. Good. You can use a stool, or if you have a broom handle, or something, even another chair can be used. So next thing, we're going to do step ups. See if I can get it right this time. So we're going to go and stay on the leg that we step up with. That leg stays up as we come down, and then we switch legs. All right? So, for example, we're going to come up on the right, then step up. Now, keep the right up there, and then step down. Good, that's 1. Left comes up. Keep the left on the step. Right comes down. Good. 2. Here we go. 3. 4. 5. 6. Take your time. 7. 8. Good. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. 12. Very good. All right. That was the second exercise. And if you could only get to 6 or 7, no problem. Keep attempting these workouts so that a few weeks from now, maybe you get 8 and then 9. All right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Things can get better. All right. So now we're going to do our chest press with our staggered stance. Now let us put the band behind and use which band you feel comfortable with. Now, last time we had our left leg forward, I believe. We're going to have our right leg forward. Staggered stance, a little bit narrower because this is going to help with balance. Slight knee flex. Here we go. Both arms are extended. I'm going to let the left arm come back, and then the left arm goes out. Now the right arm comes back and goes out. Good. We're going to do 20 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, good, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, how you doing? 17, 18, keep that arm extended, 19, and 20. Very good. Both arms come back safely. All right. We're going to do our chest opener. We could keep our right leg still staggered in the front. This is now working the back. All right. Here we go. Slight knee flex here. And we're going to pull the band straight apart, keeping our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to think about our shoulder blades touching at the back. Here we go. 1, 2, good. 3, exhale during the exertion part. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more. 12. There we go. Very good. All right, come up slowly. Are you feeling that in your arms and your shoulders? I'm sure you are. This is it. Last one. One more move. That's going to be our single leg calf raise, holding onto the chair. So, right leg first. Lift up the left leg slightly or bend it. Or if you want, you can do the double leg version. No problem. We're going to do 8 per leg. So if you're doing 2 legs, see if we can get to 16. All right, here we go. Come on up. hold for a second, down. Come on up onto the toes, hold, down. 2, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Okay, let's go. Let's do 8 on the other leg now. Right leg comes up. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6. Almost there. 2 more. 7 and 8. All right. Very good. All right. So let's just take a deep breath. All right. Raise your arms as high as you can. Exhale. And as you're thinking about your breathing, see if you can put your hand on your belly and get your abdomen, your belly to go outwards. There. That's it. Let that diaphragm come down. Good. And let's repeat that chest opener now without the tension of the bands. Inhale, exhale. Give ourselves a hug. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's have a quick seat here. We're going to just put our left leg out. We're going to curl our toes towards us. And I'm going to think about my chest just coming towards the screen slightly. And you'll feel some gentle stretching in the backs of your legs. All right, from all the way down from the ankle up to your glutes there. All right, so exhale. Not hunching over. Chest is coming right towards the screen. All right, inhale. Other leg. Bring your chest towards the screen and exhale. Pull your toes towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale. All right. There we go. Very good, folks. There it is. 20 minutes. That's all you need. All right. 2 to 3 times a week. Do yourself some good. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, this is the 6th video in a series of 8. Each video is going to get a little bit more challenging. And if this was your first and you want to check out, please check out the playlist and go back to the beginning and see video 1. And after we do this series of 8, we'll start adding some dumbbells and doing some more perhaps challenging moves. All right? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, be awesome.